How do you mourn people or loved ones, friends who drop out of your life because your life is advancing and theirs isn't?
I don't necessarily believe that you mourn them. I think you celebrate them for the season that they served in your life. I think everybody, family included, like just because we blood relatives don't mean you're supposed to make it with me to the finish line. And I think a lot of times we kind of confuse that. We get to like judging people based on tenure and, you know, what you did for me 10 years ago and 15 years. No. How are you supporting me today? How are you showing up for me today?
Well, that's the end of the grieving stage. Like, that's when you learn to accept it.
Right.
But the stage is beforehand, because you are going to feel sad because this is a social bond that is now ended. So you are going to feel that sadness. You have to sit in it, but not stay in it. So you want to feel the emotions. You want to sit. That's why we always say as clinicians, you want to journal out your emotions, because you need to process those emotions. A lot of people stay above the emotion by being distracted and doing everything else. No, I need to acknowledge that there is a loss. That's where my sadness comes from. Your sadness, the message is that there's a loss of a connection. I need to feel that. Why am I sad today? You may have a day randomly where you feel like you good, and then you see something that reminds you of that person and you sad again. Let me sit in this for at least 3 to 5 minutes, figure out where it's coming from, and then change this sadness to something more positive. But as Trill was saying, everybody has a season. Some people are lifelong, some people are seasonal, and we thank God for the seasonal people because they got us to where we needed to get to next. Maybe there was a lesson in this relationship with you. Maybe there was something that I needed in this relationship, and I thank you for your time. And let people go on, and if they come back later on in life, then so be it. But if not, that's what it was.
But I want to offer you also just something to be mindful about.
Okay.
Doesn't matter why they left. That's ego in there. Because my life is advancing and theirs isn't. You don't know that to be true. And if you hold on to that, the ego will make you guilty about your advancing because it cost you something you loved. So be mindful. Don't worry about why they're gone. They're gone. Celebrate their gift. Feel the feelings. Be honest with yourself. And don't add, how do I let this go? Period.